My name is Moses Mulamba. I work for the County Health Department of Baringo County Government as a health officer in charge of infrastructure development. And my main task there is I hold the pillar that allows for communities to be able to get the necessary infrastructure and the built environment to provide health services. This goes around building works, the environmental management that supports it, and the equipment and other support services. Now, this program has been one of the best programs within our department. Personally, it has been able to enhance my capacity to be able to reach communities that were difficult even to reach, because the new government is something that brings development, and the citizens then were expected to just respond positively to whatever is inside. But then it enhanced the community participation. It also enhanced the peaceful engagement with the leaders and enabled me to interact with the communities without a lot of hindrances. Of course, on personal ground, in the past, our approach to government, to citizens was a bit different. Go there as a government officer. But then that changed to merely knowing that the government belongs to the people and that they own the resources belong to them, and they are the ones doing the development, and that need to be honored. In the past, we could develop the BQs, do the procurement. Let's say we want to do a dispensary, the community has allocated its own money. But then we develop the BQs, do the procurement processes, and take the contractor to the ground. But then today, it is a bit the reverse. It is the community that will have to decide actually when that contractor will have to come to the ground so that they actively participate. They'll want to know the contents of the contract, and they want to interpret it, and they want to compare it with the money which they allocated and the role they are going to play. Through the elected representative, they are then able to help in the monitoring of the progress, the value, and the quality of work that is being done. That is something that needs to positively be encouraged across the country. When committees open up a WhatsApp that bring all the leaders, all the government agencies, and themselves as a committee to fast track and monitor progress of projects and report it on WhatsApp, it actually means that everybody's eye is on the contractor's work, and there will be no room for shortcuts. All defects, works undone, and maybe poorly undone, or challenges that come and arise are reported for action to both government officers and community leaders who are present. The community started the Mosuro dispensary because the nearest one at that point was almost 60 kilometers away, and the community had serious challenges. They allocated money for a new dispensary which was constructed through their participation, and of course we supervised this project. And later off, the project had problems of water. Through the water project, we engaged the community contracting system, and we were able to finish up the water supply within time, and the community are involved directly. Our WhatsApp is still very active to track up the continuity of the project, and the community are enjoying the services. It is minor challenges, short of drugs and perhaps staffing, but that will be sorted out with the time. The community contracting was actually an initiative by the community, and the leaders borrowed it from the grassroots. Through it, they pushed for the development of the regulations and an act. This act went through the county assembly through its normal process and became an act and actually a law, and requires the obligation of everyone, the obligation of the government responsible and the obligation of citizens are clearly captured in the Act. So as a result, it needs just to be implemented immediately. Its implementation will enhance the participation of programs and should not be stopped in any way. Going forward, mine is to be able to talk to my government leaders and my bosses to make sure that we implement this act. It is for the greater good, not just for government, but for the communities and our citizens and our projects and the value for money which we commit to the people.